And I'm telling her like that whole time, like, bro, like, and you had no faith in me at all. You over here getting mad at me and everything, thinking that we don't got this thing.
The nerve of you.
The nerve of you not having faith in me.
No, what? Look at this. I told you. I know. She had every right on that one.
No, man, don't be on that side, man.
I am on that one. What?
Hey.
You had no idea that was there.
I didn't, but I was.
So why are you trying to take the credit for it? You didn't have faith in me. You should. Like it was your W. That was your parents' W.
Oh man. Hey, man, we give all the grace and glory to God. I mean, I appreciate my parents for coming through like that. That's for sure, man. But yeah, that was an act of God. What's going on, y'all? It's Coach Williz, man, and this is the Be Eazy Show, man. You know, on the Be Eazy Show, man, we cover topics about success. We learned about why success is personal, what success means to a community, right? And what is the driving force that makes us wake up every single day and go after the things that we want in our life. This is the Be Eazy Show, man, so be easy. What's going on, y'all? It's Coach Williz, and once again, we are back with the one and only Zyler himself.
Hey.
This is the Be Eazy Show. Whatever platform that you are listening to this on, man, whether it be YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform that you're listening to, if you could like, comment, subscribe, we gladly appreciate it. And go share and go spread the word because the support is gladly appreciated. But once again, this is the Be Eazy Show, where we're bringing topics to you every single episode, helping you live your life easier. That is the plan and the mission of the podcast. So, man, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Zyler, tell the people about your week, man.
Nah, man. It's all about you. You just got back from vacation.
Oh.
You go first.
I'll open it up.
You go first.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what episode I said it on, but I did say that we were going on our honeymoon finally.
Like 2 ago?
Yeah.
2 episodes ago?
Yeah. After being married for a few months now, finally going on a honeymoon. And we decided to go on a cruise. Man, it's a whole, let me tell y'all this story, man. It's a whole story. So when you go on a cruise, we was going on this closed loop cruise. So all you need is either an ID and you need a birth certificate. Okay. Now, if you got a passport, you don't need none of those. Just bring your passport.
Okay.
But I don't have a passport, right? But I
Didn't you take a picture for a passport?
That's what I'm saying. I put in a bid to get a passport. But you know, with COVID and everything, it's taking 18 weeks to get a passport. 18 weeks.
I'm glad. Hey. Thank you for telling me that. I need to go. I need to apply for a passport now.
Oh, yeah. Like right now, if you want to do anything. And then, listen to this. Even if you wanted to expedite it, they said it still could take up to 8 weeks. And they can't guarantee it.
That's crazy.
Even if you expedite it, you could probably still be waiting up to like 10 to 14, 18 weeks.
That's crazy.
Easily. So, anyway, I put that bid in to get that passport maybe like a month before we go on the cruise.
Yeah. Thinking that's plenty of time.
I got plenty of time, bro. 4 weeks.
I thought it was like getting an ID. Like you just go to the DMV, stamp it up.
Nope.
All right, y'all be easy. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Nah, man. And we took the pictures up there at Walgreens and then took the pictures up there.
Okay.
And I guess they cheaper if you take the picture up there and then you go to the place and drop off the.
So how do you get a passport? Just real quick.
What I did, man, I took the picture at Walgreens, took the picture, or paid for it, and I took the picture from there, and I went up to the post office. You make a
passport at the post office?
You make an appointment at the USPS. You make an appointment online, man, and then I went up there, and I didn't need to take a picture, so they just needed my birth certificate. I had a paper that they either I could print it out or they'll print it out for me. And you just fill out that paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Name, basic information, name, address, all that stuff.
You got to tell them where you're going?
No, but you can.
Okay.
But I just put NA because, for one, I didn't know if the passport was going to be in time. So I was like, it may not be no reason for me to tell y'all. Yeah. But you can if you want to, but you don't have to.
Okay.
So I just put NA on there, man, then pay for it. I can't remember how it is. I can't remember how much it was.
Better not be over $50.
Huh?
Better not be over 50.
I think it was.
For what?
I think it was. Plus the picture.
But a picture is what, like $10?
15.
For a digital picture?
2 of them.
Okay.
Still, so. Yeah, so we did that, man. But that ain't that bad, man, because I'll tell you, because it was some digital pictures we wanted. It was more than that on the,
Speaking of digital pictures, we'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that in a minute too, man. So I did the whole thing for the passport, and like I said, you have to give them your birth certificate, and they send that in to the Department of State, or whoever they send it to, one of those departments, to finally, so you can get your passport. So I sent in my birth certificate, not thinking nothing of it, that I'm going on a cruise in a month.
Yeah.
So the day, like that night, we was packing because we was gonna leave real early in the morning.
Okay.
So that night of, man, we packing and we getting all our stuff together. And Mariah has this checklist. So she was like, hey, you got your ID? Pull out my ID out of my wallet. Boom, got that. And she go grab hers. She was like, okay, you got your birth certificate? She go get hers. I'm looking through the file folder.
Bro, I'm thinking right now, I don't even know where mine is.
Bro.
If moms don't got it, it's gone.
It's gone. Bro, because that's what it came down to. I'm looking through the file folder and I'm just looking. So Mariah, she looking at the other checklist and she grabbing them. Like, it was some other stuff they want you to have, like they want you to bring swimsuits and all that stuff because you're going on the cruise.
Yeah.
So she checking off all that, and I was just like, yeah, look through all my stuff over there, and I'm looking through this because I don't want to tell her like, bro, I'm not seeing it. Like, bro, I'm pulling out all the files from this file folder. And I'm like, bro, maybe it's stuck behind one, bro. Like I'm pulling the paper and trying to rip it off. Maybe it's stuck behind one. Shortly, bro, it's not behind it. And so I go look in my safe that I got, not in there. I go look in her on all.
This is the morning of?
This is like the night. This is like at like 11 o'clock Saturday night because we was going to leave real early Sunday morning. It was like 11 o'clock. And I'm looking through all this stuff. I go back and tell her like, hey, I ain't finding it. So she stopped everything she did. She go look through all her stuff. She's like, I know I had it because when I went for the passport thing, she was like, I pulled all your files to make sure that you would take them.
Okay, so it's in this house. It's in
at least
here.
That's what we thinking. But remember what I said. When you get your passport, you send your birth certificate in.
Oh.
Yeah, the department of whatever department. I can't remember which one has it, but one of them have it. So I'm like, and this thing, remember, it ain't coming in for 18 weeks. Mm-hmm. So we looking up on Google like, hey, man, can you get a birth certificate like in a different state? Because we was just going to drive down still because we was going to Galveston. We was just going to drive to Texas. Man, maybe you can get a birth certificate in a different state.
That's
or
thinking, I mean, I don't know how it's going to go.
Maybe we can go get it. But, man, even if that, man, you'd have to get it in your state. And it could still, like, unless they have, like, a copy form, you can get that. But the cruise is talking about they don't want a copy. But at that point, I was like, bro, they going to take whatever I give them, man. So
that's what you think.
So that's what I think, man. And I'm going to just be sitting on the side and watching them just sell off. Yeah. But so like, when we looking for it, Mariah's just like, hey, look, we can't find it. So she clocks out. Done, bro. She looking up on the Carnival website, like, how can we get a refund? I'm telling her, like, bro, like, there's no way, bro. It has to be here. I'm just telling her, like, bro, ain't no way. It ain't no way. So she just closes the laptop. Mariah goes to bed, bro. And she's like, I'm talking about furious at me, bro. Like, fed up. Like, I'm talking about hot, bro. And I'm looking. I'm still up. So for a minute, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I got defeated. So I go get in the bed. I'm laying down, but I can't even, like, lay down, bro. I'm laying there. I'm just saying to myself, like, there's no way, bro.
It has to be.
There's no way that this thing is not here. So I'm just laying there, man, in the bed. And Mariah was like, well, we can just give up because there's nothing we can do. She's like, man, we can plan something back. But this is the thing. This is when it really hit. She looked up again to see if she could just get a refund from the cruise. Mm-hmm. They was like, yeah, we can get you a refund. But we paid like $2,000 something for the cruise, right? They was talking about, well, out of that $2,000, Carnival keeps for, I guess they're like security deposit or something, $1,544.
That's how they get you.
So what we was gonna get, like, what, $400 and something dollars?
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I'm hot. I'm up, bro. I'm putting my clothes back on because I'm like, we gotta find this thing some way, somehow. So I'm telling Mariah, I'm like, Mariah, like, let's just go to my parents' house. Like, they gotta have a copy. Like, and my parents, bro, I'm thinking, like, this is the stuff that parents do. They get copies for, like, all your records. So Mariah, she literally, bro, I remember, like, Mariah, like, she was so fed up, bro. She left the bed because she didn't even want to be by me because she was so mad at me. She goes into the living room. She's sitting there. And I was like, hey, Mariah, like, it has to be a copy somewhere. Like, I know they got to have a copy at the house.
I thought the cruise wouldn't take a copy.
Nah, this the thing, though. I don't know how they, but I'll keep going. I'll keep going. But you is right. Like, the cruise did say they can't take a copy. They got to have the actual form.
Yeah.
So I was telling her, but like I said, at that point, bro, the way I was thinking, I was telling them, like, bro, no matter what I got, they taking it, bro. They got to take it, bro, no matter what. And I told Mariah, I was like, man, Mariah, my parents gotta have it. There's no way that they don't have it. They gotta have it. And she looked at me and she was like, man, I know that you like real optimistic, but she was like, I can't take it right now. So I was like, all right, man. So I'm putting on my shoes. I was like, I don't know what you thinking, but I'm putting on my shoes and I'm going over there, man. And she was like, all right, then let's just both go. So we finished packing all our stuff and everything, got everything out the house. We go load up the car and we drive over there. And we get over there and we looking through all the files that I thought my parents had. I'm looking through the little baby box that they made for me and my siblings. I'm looking through there, nothing. But I find like when you're born at the hospital gives you like this certificate for being born at that hospital. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, this has to be the new gold, even though this may be the fool's gold that we may use, but that's not a birth certificate at all. That's just like the certificate from the hospital. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, man, we may just have to use that. And at this point, bro, it's like 2 a.m. So we've been looking for this birth certificate for a minute. And like I just, cause my moms and pops, they was out of state because they helped my sister move in to Texas. So I'm calling them. I'm calling my mom's at like 2 a.m. like, bro, like pick up the phone. She ain't pick up on the first one. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna let it rest. Nope, call her again, man. And then she finally pick up on like the last ring, man. And I tell her, I was like, hey, we looking for this birth certificate. Y'all think y'all got a copy? She said, no, I don't think y'all got a copy. Good night. Oh, man. So she calls me back like a few minutes later because I'm sitting in the garage, Mariah in the living room still looking through some folders thinking that it may be in there. I'm like, man, I can't go in there and tell Mariah that mom said that they don't have a copy. So I sit out there in the garage for a minute, and then my mom's called me back and she was like, hey, I think you may be the only kid that we got a copy for. Like out of all my siblings, you may be the only one. So I was like, all right, man. But she said, just go out there in the garage and look in this box that's out there. So we go out there, man, and we look in this box, and this box got like a whole bunch of stuff in it, but it's my pop stuff. Mm-hmm. There's no way that this is my stuff. It's like all his like Navy stuff and the stuff he was doing like beforehand. I'm like, man, there's no way this is mine. But it was this book in there, man, this real thick book with a bunch of pictures of like me from like, I guess the time I was born to like the time I first walked, and they had all these different pictures with dates on them and stuff. So we just keep flipping through the book, and right there in like the middle of the book, the birth certificate is right there, man.
Like a real one?
A real one, bro. Like a real birth certificate is right there. And like I said, Mariah had checked out, bro. Like Mariah was done. She was like fed up at me. She was mad. So I go in there and I was like, hey, Mariah. And she come over there, man. She grabbed the book, snatched it out my hand, bro. And the birth certificate, it was stapled in the book. And she rips it out the book, man. And eventually, like, we get it out. And I'm telling her, like, that whole time, like, bro, like, and you had no faith in me at all. You over here getting mad at me and everything, thinking that we don't got this thing.
The nerve of you. The nerve
of you not having faith in me.
No, what? Look at this. No, I told you. I know. She had every right on that one.
No, man, don't be on that side, man.
I am on that one. What?
Hey.
You had no idea that was there.
I didn't, but I was.
So why are you trying to take the credit for it? You didn't have faith in me. You should have. Like it was your W. That was your parents' W.
Oh, man. I mean, we give all the grace and glory to God. I mean, I appreciate my parents for coming through like that. That's for sure, man. But yeah, that was an act of God, man. Because for sure, like, bro, like none of my other siblings got copies, but I'm the only one that got a copy we needed for this very moment.
And it's a real one?
Oh, it's a real one, bro. And I was just like shocked all around. So eventually, man, like at this point, bro, it's like 3-4 a.m. Mariah's talking about let's take a nap. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get on the road because we didn't board the cruise till Monday, but I wanted to be down there because, like, I wanted no more hiccups, like, none of that stuff. Like, I wanted to be there and, like, be there on time.
That's like, what, a 10-hour drive?
It was 7 hours. It was 7 hours, but it was a brutal 7. It was a brutal 7.
Where in Texas is it 7?
Galveston.
For the coast?
Yeah.
So Galveston. It's kind of like at the top? I don't know where Galveston is.
No, Galveston is past Houston. And Houston is like...
Houston's a push.
Houston was like, no, 8. Our hotel was 7 hours away. Okay. And then the next drive was another hour. It was another hour to get to Galveston.
Okay.
But yeah, we was like at the end part of like the southern part of Houston. That's where we would stay in the hotel.
Okay.
But it was bro, that's a different drive, bro. Like, because normally I'm used to making like Dallas, turn around, coming back. Or maybe I may go to like I done been to El Paso is a push too, man, because you got to cut through New Mexico. But that drive to get all the way to Galveston, that was a push, man, because like once you pass the city of like Dallas and maybe it's a little bit of other cities after that, but after that it's just open. It's just straight open land, bro, all the way down there. And it was a push getting down there, but you know what I'm saying? We get down there in the hotel and everything. We did some stuff around Houston and everything. Then we finally get on the cruise, but bro, that was an event just to get on the cruise. But the cruise was lit, man. First day you get on, man, they feeding you lunch. And we was shocked because we, like the way that they put it beforehand, we thought that they was only going to feed us at like dinner. And then you had to pay for all the other like restaurants that they got on the cruise.
I thought it was all you can eat.
It is.
Okay.
All you can eat breakfast, all you can eat lunch, all you can eat dinner. And then they got some things that stay open all day long, bro. It's so much food that they feed you on there, man. It was a whole bunch of like entertainment things to do.
Floating city.
Oh man, it was cool, bro. It was legit, man. And they treat you like royalty, man. They supposed to like one of the things that they supposed to do is like remember your name. So like we coming out the room, they like, oh, you know, I'm gonna say because I mean they making jokes on the cruise too, but they not Americans, so they like these people's like from all over the world working on this cruise. Oh yeah, and it's like it's crazy how they work though, bro, because you do contracts on there.
Yeah.
So it is no like, okay, I'm gonna do my cruise, go back home, and then I'm gonna just.
They pretty much live there.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. Like they doing like 7-month, year contracts and everything until your year is up. You own that cruise ship for that entire year. I'm like, but hey, and some of them can get off the ship, most of them can't. But I'm just like, man. But anyway, man. So they supposed to remember your name. So we coming out and they Izayi, Moraya, and.
The Africans?
Man, they African, Philippine, all over the world, man. All over the world. So from everywhere, man. I don't feel no shame, man.
That sounds like an African to me.
Oh man. That's the best I could do, man. But
all right.
I'm talking about they from all over the world. And I'm talking about, bro, they like cleaning our room every single day, man. Bringing in like different things, like complimentary stuff all the time, man. It was just cool. And then, like I said, we went to Progreso, Mexico, and then we went to Cozumel, Mexico, man. And Progreso was cool. Like I said, it was more like we went and seen the Mayan ruins and stuff like that, did some snorkeling there. Cozumel was like for the resort life. Like, we stayed on the beach, man, and they had like a whole bunch of like Carnival know what they doing, bro. So, like, when you get off of the cruise ship, you walk across this bridge, man, and then right before you get into the beach, they hit you with like gift shops everywhere, man. Everywhere.
They gonna buy something.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I'm like, man, they making so much money off of like tourists and everything. It's crazy. But
what's that food hitting for?
Oh, and pesos, man. Psh, and pesos.
What does it have? Food. What are you talking about in pesos?
We didn't like.
I'm talking about authentic Mexican food.
Oh yeah. No, it was off the chain. Like we had some of that. Like
where'd you get pesos from?
Because
don't speed past that.
I mean, that's how you pay for it.
I know, but like,
where'd you get talking about hitting for like what price?
No,
because the pesos it was like $248 for like a quesadilla.
248 pesos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like $20.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm talking about the authentic Mexican.
Oh, it was off the chain,
man.
Off the chain, man. They fed us like, I mean, I got pictures on my phone. I'll show you. But they fed us like when we went to the Mayan place. Mm-hmm. They fed us this like they was tacos, man. But like I don't know, the shells like one was like, you know what I'm saying, they make all the tortillas from scratch.
Yeah.
And then one had like beans in it, and then another one was like it was like this tortilla, but it was completely wrapped over, not like a burrito, because it was completely enclosed and like stuffed with like the food inside of it, man. And I'm talking about, bro, it was off the chain. Like they
eating good.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It was real good. So, but all in all, man, it was a good trip, man. You know, safely back. Went to see my sister in Texas, and safe drives back and everything. And last for the week after that, we just chilled out, man. Did some stuff around. Went to Top Golf and stuff like that. So, but
you golfing now?
Oh yeah, man. You ever been to Top Golf? It's legit. You should go.
I'm not like golf ain't. No.
You think I'm a golfer?
No.
Nah, exactly. So we should take you, man. We'll take you one day. We'll take you.
All right, man.
It's legit though, man. It's cool, man. It's a cool little experience, man. We did it just an hour out there, but it's cool. So I think you should do it.
Just hitting balls all day?
pretty much.
They don't like wear you out. Like you'd be tired of that.
That's why we only did it for an hour.
Okay.
That's why we don't do it. Like I was like debating them around, like, man, maybe we should do 2. But after that hour, bro, I was good. I was good. Like because we took my little brothers and her little sister, and after maybe like 30, 40 minutes in, me and Mariah was like, I'm good, bro. And we just let them play for the rest of the time, wear themselves out. But yeah, it's all right, man. Oh yeah, it is, bro. Golfing is more than I thought. Yeah. So, and, you know, we don't really know what we doing, so we over swinging and everything. Yeah, wearing ourselves out. So
I talk to people about how to play golf, and I was like, oh, it's way more. You got to do this. You got to be able to throw your hips into it and rotate your body.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like, oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. It's way more intense, bro. Because I feel like I was over swinging. You could tell it was some people that they play golf, bro. Yeah. And it was this one dude, like he was like on the next, I guess they call it bays, but he was the next bay over. Mm-hmm. And I swear this dude was swinging like so effortlessly, bro. Like it looked like he was barely putting any effort into it at all. And his balls was going at least like double the distance amount what mine was doing. So, and I'm swinging as hard as I can, bro. And mine's just going off to the ground every time. I mean, I had a few like that went straight, but it wasn't that often. And this dude was consistent like every single time, bro. So, but it was cool though, man. So, honeymoon was worth it, man. It's just, I wouldn't say it's a joke, but it is. I guess some of the people that I guess have been that these people that I know, they talked about it. This dude talked about it. I should just say it like this. This dude
about a cruise or a honeymoon?
No, the honeymoon. This dude told me, man, he knew these people that didn't like make it past their honeymoon. Like they got married and then they went on their honeymoon right after. And by the time they was getting back from their honeymoon, they was filing divorce papers.
Somebody cheated.
So he patted me on the back. Good luck. So when I told him when I made it back, I was like, man, I made it through the honeymoon. So, you know what I'm saying? I got good hopes.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
spend all that money just to get back and sign some papers.
That's crazy. I mean,
at that point, I think you can get it annulled and you can kind of come out clean.
What you mean?
I'm not a marriage expert, but I think annulment. I think if you can get in there early enough, you can kind of just
but still
to where it's not a divorce on your record type of thing.
Yeah, I mean I can understand that, but
it's like it never happened.
Your pockets didn't hit a.
Oh, it ain't nothing. Pockets.
Ring,
pockets.
The wedding, the honeymoon.
I'm gonna need that ring back.
If you can get it back.
I need that ring back.
Yeah, you're gonna be fighting for it on top of a woman that don't even like you at this point.
I need that ring back. That's just what it is.
But yeah, man, that's been my few weeks, man. So honeymoon life, man. Life is good, man. I can't complain. Life is good. Life is good. So
I just thought of something. I'll tell you off.
All right. Tell the people about your few weeks, man.
Bro, moving out was so stressful, and it's still stressful. Mm-hmm. The whole house, and it's just you, like getting everything together. Mm-hmm. You doing the home improvement stuff. I got 2 dogs. I gotta make sure like they good. Mm-hmm. Make sure all the bills, not the bills, but the utilities are on, stuff like that, and then figure out the like it's just everything you have to figure out. Like closing was a breeze, kinda, because like all those papers you got to sign. So I was just signing papers, and then hand them a check. All right.
I mean that's a hassle, but that's the easy part.
Easy.
Yeah.
Now it's time to move, and like moving from Midwest City all the way out there, ridiculous. So I had to get a U-Haul and then load up everything from 3 different houses because I wasn't trying to spend too much bread on the storage unit. So I got stuff at my grandma's house, got stuff at the storage unit, got stuff at my parents' house. Had to round all that stuff up in a U-Haul and then take it all the way out there.
Please tell me you did it in one trip. Oh,
that's why I got the U-Haul. I got the big boy.
Oh.
That mug wasn't cheap either.
Oh, no, I wouldn't doubt it.
Boy.
How long did you have it? You had it the whole day?
Bro.
You had to keep it overnight?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, I didn't know you were supposed to like fill it back up with gas. Mm-hmm. So
the
parents fill it up. Let me get there. So the day of I move out there, it's like a Monday. Get it moved out, cool. Mm-hmm. Tuesday, I'm beat. I'm wrecked. I'm just sleeping in. Phone call, pops. So were you planning on coming out here to take this U-Haul? We got to put gas in it. We got to drop it off in 30 minutes. I'm like, what?
And you on the other side of town.
Other side of town. Like what I was so confused. I just woke up. Like, what do you mean put gas in it? Just go
drop it off.
Yeah.
Give them the keys.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it was like, well, if you do that, they're gonna charge you pretty much double for the gas. And I was like, I don't know what you want me to do that. It's just, hey. So he's like, all right, don't worry about it. Just go to sleep. I'll take care of it. Pops came through super clutch.
In the clutch.
Really, Pops and Moms, because Moms is the one that's if you want some money, you got to go through Moms. So they end up filling it up, taking it back up there. Because I just thought, like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Drop it off. Here y'all go. That's just what I thought it was.
That's it. Nah.
Like, nah.
Nah, bro.
But
that's the same thing. Even if you take them, because you can get them rental cars from Home Depot. Same thing with
Home Depot does rental cars?
Well, not like rental cars. They do like trucks. Because, you know, like some of y'all get like them big tools that you can get from them. Yeah. So you can rent they truck to take that tool home.
Okay. So I didn't know that. But yeah, just buying stuff. I'm having to just spend money. Just keep spending money. And it's just like, oh, I don't have that. I had a housewarming. And I was like, all right, but it should be good. Like, oh, nope, I don't have plastic spoons to like make pasta and stuff with. Oh, need a can opener. Yeah. Don't have a can opener. Oh, I need more towels. I don't have enough towels. Oh, dang. I need paper towels. Yep. Okay, I need plates. I didn't get plates for the housewarming. Okay, that's this and that. It's just like, oh, I need like curtain rods. Like all the little stuff you didn't even think about. Like you need. Yeah. Like, boy. Yeah. And then going online, see how much they cost. Like, what, $17 for a curtain rod? Nope, finna go get one of them cheap ones for $3.
Bro, hey, be careful about it, though. Be careful.
I use them all my life. Hang them up. Mainstay.
Well, it all depends on how heavy your curtains is, man.
They're not heavy at all.
Oh, no, because we got, man, I don't know. Somebody sent some in for, like, a wedding gift for like the registry. I'm talking about these curtains is dumb heavy, bro. And I go get the cheap one from Walmart, bro. And I'm drilling that thing into the wall, man. We come home one day from like work or something, man. Curtains is on the floor, man. And the curtain rod is all pulled out the wall and stuff. It was terrible.
You need a reinforced rod for that. Dang, how'd you say? Nah, man. We're going to have to keep it cheap for this.
That's as long as the curtains ain't heavy, you good.
Nah, we should.
These curtains is dumb heavy, man.
But there's a bunch of trees and stuff. Had to get those. Those are getting cut down like now. Like got half of it done today. That wasn't cheap.
In your front yard?
Front and back. I had 2 big trees in the back and then 2 trees in the front that got to get trimmed. But one thing that I didn't realize was a thing. I had to clean this house. So the day of that whole night, I was just up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just cleaning the house. Because the person before me didn't. You know, they're not. They just, we finna leave. Yeah. So the house was dirty. Had to clean it.
So on the next
clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, clean the floor, like just cleaning the house from top to bottom, and I'm still not done. Because I was like, all right, if I'm not finna be in this room, I'm not finna clean it right now. I'm not touching it right now. Yeah, I'll get to it. So it's just like, I'm just gonna clean the stuff where I'm always in. Clean the bathroom, clean my bedroom, clean the kitchen, clean the living room. It's just like, man, it's just a lot of work. And it's like, okay, it's just me. Yeah. It's just me. And I was thinking like the other day, like, man, I wish I could just have somebody to like help me out. But it's like, I don't want to ask for help, if that makes sense. It's like, all right, cool. This is like, definitely would be nice to have a partner in this where we're doing it together. Yeah. That's why I told you before. Like,
but not even just a partner. I mean, bro, call on some people. Like, we called our church, bro. Like, had homies over here.
But
like,
I know, but they over there, bro.
Yeah,
it's a lot for me to ask somebody to drive 40 minutes and then push all the way back out.
But you'd be surprised though, man.
Oh, I don't doubt that my family would. It's just like I'm not trying to do that because I live so far away. Yeah. So it's just like, all right, yeah, it's just me and the dogs looking at me. Well, one of them, because one of them ain't got no eyes. Told you about that. That was a check too. Dogs is expensive. Y'all see this? This man's laughing at my dog that had glaucoma, and I had to get his eyes removed.
It's just the way you tell the story, man. It's just the way you tell the story, man. That's what we getting. I'm not laughing at the situation. Man. I understand the situation is serious, man, and I'm glad the dog is still living, man. But it's the way you tell the story that be getting me. Go ahead, man.
And grocery shopping and stuff too. That's something too. and like having to push to a different town because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's like a local one. They not feeling me in there, bro. They not feeling me in there.
They not feeling you in there.
They not feeling me in there, bro.
I know what you're talking about. I had already got it up front. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I can't go to this one no more. Mm-hmm. I got to go to a different one. So it's like an extra push just so I can go get some supplies. So the way I kind of do it now, I just grocery shop in Miller City because like I visit my parents every weekend. So I already bet visit parents every weekend. Boom, go hit Target up, get what I need because I'm not going to Walmart because they don't have oat milk.
They don't have a Winco out there? Or you ain't shopping at Winco?
I love Winco.
Yeah.
Winco, yeah, they got one out there, but
it's still a push.
Oh, yeah. It's not a super push. It's just the way I have it set up now at this point, I ain't tripping if I'm like just going to the parents' house and just hit Winco, hit Target, push back out there. Because I'm already out here. But if I need something quick, I'll just run up to like, Crest or Winco.
I got you.
Or like Target. I love Target, man. I can't.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But go ahead and hit us with the topic because we probably deep into this podcast already. We pretty deep. Hit us with the topic because like I did something trying to save money, got burnt, super burnt, and they like, oh, I didn't. Yeah. So go ahead and tell us. Are we using aliases? We talking about? We gonna call him Chong?
Chong. I don't know. We'll keep the name up in there. We won't. Because it ain't his real name anyway, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter, you know what I'm saying?
That's not his name?
That ain't his name. But I'll tell you about that too, so yeah.
Bro.
All around, man. All around is crazy.
That's wild.
But last thing I'll say on your house, man, it gets better, bro. It gets better.
Yeah, man.
It gets better, man.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
And with the way we see it now, man, we had some problems like when we first came into this one. That we seen, and it was like bothering us, bro. I ain't gonna say exactly what it is, but it was like bothering us, and we just kept running into it. But eventually, like, we got it solved. We don't have it no more. Like, nothing bothers us. But it gets better, man. It does get better. You finally start getting the stuff that you need, and then you're overstocked. You know what I'm saying? That's a good spot.
I figured it's gonna take me a couple months.
It is gonna take a while, man. But you're going to get used to it, and then you're going to get to put it the way you want the stuff. And
I'm already kind of like, I done painted the bedroom, painted the suit. I got to get the trim and stuff. Like, the bedroom's looking mighty cozy.
Yeah.
Everything else is like,
it's going to get there.
Barren.
Yeah.
So.
Better days are on the way.
Absolutely. Then I started inviting people out,
Yeah, man. It worked out for you. So, but the podcast topic, man, since we finally, I guess we want to have a podcast today.
I guess so.
Since a reunion.
I ain't talked to you in
Did I tell you about that thing, man? They said millennials and what would it
Gen
be?
Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
They said they don't go to therapy. They just start podcasts. So, I'm just like, man, sometimes I feel like it's therapeutic, the way we do it. But yeah, we got to catch up. Ain't seen each other in a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a lot going on in the last few weeks. I ain't even tell you everything. I still got more to tell you.
Boy, and we left for some stuff off the podcast.
I know you ain't tell me everything, so.
That's because we can't talk about everything on the podcast.
But yeah, so all in all, though, it has been good. But
yeah.
I was thinking about this, and I don't know if you wanted to spin it like this, because I know what you're trying to get at, but I don't know but I was thinking about this because the situation that would happen with I can give the context of it. Our wedding photos.
Yeah.
We got scammed on our wedding photos. We were promised something and we didn't get what we were promised, right? So,
boy.
You know what I'm saying? Our photographer, he pretty much ran off with the bag on us. Now, we got some photos, but we didn't get all the photos we wanted. We didn't get to select certain photos that we liked. It was a lot of like shaky work that was brought into it. And it was a contract brought up. Contract wasn't signed with both parties. Unprofessional. Then contract wasn't agreed with on both parties. So it was a lot of going back and forth, and at the end, we end up paying for the amount that we agreed. Both parties agreed to up front. We paid this amount, and we didn't get the photos and the videos that we were promised. So, but we got some, and
Are we taking it from the top on how you met this man, or do you not want to say that?
I think that's
the way you met this man was wild.
Yeah. The way we met this man, yeah. But I don't know if I want to take it from that. I think. Maybe I want to leave that story for a different day, But I can tell you about that. Yeah, like the way, First of all, I can tell you this, man. If you're gonna do business, man, do business professionally, man.
Yeah.
Handle all. I mean,
let's just say, just don't find somebody.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Is have all your cards right on your end.
Yeah.
Don't put. This is what I want to get at. This is the way I'm sitting. I don't know if you wanted to spin it this way, but on your end, make sure all your boxes are checked before you go through with anything.
Of what you want.
Of what you want.
Okay.
Make sure all your boxes are checked. I don't know if you wanted to spin it off like going cheap instead of like going.
That is like, know who you dealing with.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's
what I'm saying. So
who
like,
you dealing with.
On all your, even if you want to go cheap, if you're gonna go cheap, make sure still all your boxes are checked. Because okay, for one, the first thing, like you said with the story, the way I met the dude, I was wrong. I met this dude in the parking lot of a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I met him, and he had a camera on his neck. So I asked him, like, man, hey, you over there with that camera on your neck. You take pictures?
For this important moment in my life?
This is when I should have like knew right off tops that I shouldn't have done it, because he said, yeah, I take pictures. He said, I also work on cars, I also cut hair, I also sell this, I sell that, I do all this. I should have been like,
I do it all.
You're not my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Swiss Army knife.
Like right away. I should have been like, nah, man. Right off top. So, but that was me right there. I didn't check my box. Right? I wasn't being professional. I should have like handled it in a professional sense. Then the next thing came up. Both parties met up and we verbally agreed on the contract that was going to be written up, right?
Yeah.
But what I should have done, I should have went back on my end and wrote my own contract. Yeah, like on my own sense, like to handle my side of the party, right? If I'm going to also do, because at this point, I can't just see it as, yeah, this dude, he was supposed to come up with the contract, but on my end, I should have been like, you should have signed this to make sure that this is covered for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a wreck, but when you get into a wreck, both parties give you insurance, right?
Okay.
And, or maybe the party at fault, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure on both ends, like, look, that we covered and you covered.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So both parties will come to a contract that we agree upon, and that's what the business will come to, that both parties agree upon. But on our end, we want to be covered as well, because we want something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? If this don't work out in our favor. So, and I didn't do that. So I just let him come up with the contract. He didn't come up with the contract in time. And then on top of that,
bro, like, it's crazy, like, how I saw all this unfold.
Yeah.
And like, you saying he didn't come up with the contract on time, like, you didn't get it until the night before.
The night before like, the wedding.
I know. I was there. I saw it go down. It was so bizarre when I saw, like, what did he just hand you, bro?
Yeah, it was terrible, man. It was terrible. So
man, it was late, then he hands it to you once it was done. The rehearsal was done.
Yeah. And see, this is what I'm saying. On his defense, the way he was saying it was that we wasn't handling our business properly, that we wasn't giving him all the information up front. He actually thought that I called off the wedding. That's all
I don't believe that.
That's all I can say on that.
I don't believe that.
That's all I can say on that. So, but like I said, on my end, I should have had my boxes checked. Okay, look, this is what we agreed upon. This is what we talked about this day. If I had anything going on, I should have canceled that on my end. This is where I was wrong. I should have canceled everything I had going on my end and said, look, we need to meet up again either tomorrow or in the next few days. And I'm going to write my own contract already up. And we agree upon these things. These are the things that I want done. Right? If you can meet to these needs, okay, then we can go through with it. But sign your name here. I'm going to sign my name here. Get your copy. I got my copy. And we go about our way. Then he comes with his contract. We both sign it. We go about our way. But I shouldn't have still just been letting this thing drag on without first signing that contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if anything goes backward and you try to say, no. It's right here. This is what we agreed upon. This is the contract. This is what we both agreed upon. But I didn't do that. So by me not checking all my boxes on my end, it made it harder for me to try to build a case to fight against. It was just basically off he said, she said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we had a voice recording saying that we agreed upon these things. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was still like he said, she said. So I should have, like, right off top, I should have checked more of my boxes and came correct on my end, because it even happened, like, even talking about getting scammed, we got scammed on a cruise ship. That was another story. We got scammed on the cruise ship, man. It was this, they sell you a whole bunch of stuff on the cruise ship, right?
You got scammed by the cruise ship company?
No, we got scammed because they got vendors on the cruise ship. Like other little, like, gift shops or like these businesses all around the world.
Yeah.
That I guess got shops on. It's like a little mall. It's like one of the floors is like a mall.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of different shops. And so we go to this one because we went to this event and it was going it was for like new cruisers, right? And they tell you about all the stuff that's gonna happen when you port at these places, what the gift shops is gonna be like, what the beach is gonna be like, what the food is gonna be like, and they just explain to you what it's gonna be like when you get to these places. Yeah. So we went because we first time cruisers, and this dude comes on there, man. After the main guy was speaking, this other guy comes on there. He says, look, man, they also gonna have jewelry places out there, right? And you can buy from those jewelry places, but if you come buy from us, we'll give you this $200 off any jewelry that you buy today. So it was like, okay. So I was already like, I don't need no jewelry. Like I wear I wear a silicone ring, bro, and an Apple Watch. Like I don't need any jewelry. Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, man. And I was so we go in there. Mariah was looking around, and this is where they had us right there because Mariah started to get interested.
Oh man!
And they start showing her stuff and everything.
That's how they get you.
Oh yeah, right then and they already know. And I could see that because every time they asked me something, because they would throw her a price and she'd be like, all right, I say, what you think? I don't like it. So they would be like, I could see them, they would look at me and then I would say, I don't like it. And then they would look at her like, well, you think there's any way that we can come down and negotiate on this? They was trying to talk to her because they know if they would have talked to me, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
They already deal with husband and wives all the time.
They already know.
That's easy money.
They know the game.
We finna get them.
They already know the game. So we end up buying a necklace, right? And the price that we bought the necklace for.
Bro, you stressing me out.
Listen, the price that we bought the necklace for was a different, because first they tried to sell us for like 3 times the amount that we actually bought it for. They tried to sell us for that, and we kept saying no. We negotiated it down. But the price that they were selling it online was pretty much at the price that we bought it for and like somewhere close to it, man. But you remember at first they was trying to sell it for like 3 times the amount that they were selling it online.
Yeah.
So we was like, what in the world? And
so you thought you got a good deal.
We thought we got a good deal.
And that's how they do.
So we take it back, man. The next day after she did some research, we take it back and we try to go return it. And they said, oh, we don't do returns. I know y'all lying right now, man. So they not still at this point, they still not trying to look at me. And I'm telling them like, what do you mean y'all don't do returns? Like what do you mean? We still got the receipt and everything. So at this point, Mariah was fed up. So I knew something was about to happen now. Because normally when I get fed up, I just get fed up. But when Mariah get fed up, action starts to get taking place. So she go back, man. She emailed the headquarters. Like, she emailed them and she tell them, like, hey, man, y'all people on here telling us that we can't get a refund, this and that, man. And so the headquarters called them. And when we went back to the place, they were saying, like, well, y'all have to wait till 4 o'clock and then we'll finally figure out the paperwork and figure out this thing. But remember, this is the last day of the cruise. Like, tomorrow you just wake up and you get off the cruise and you go back to your life, right?
Yeah.
Well, when they closed the gift shops, all sales have been finalized. And we didn't know that, but the cruise, the headquarters, they told us. Mm-hmm. They said, well, they was like, you need to return it today because if you return it tomorrow, all things have been finalized and you can't return it after that. But remember, the people up there on the cruise was telling you that we don't do returns, or it's gonna take us till 4 o'clock until we can hear back from headquarters. And if they don't hear back from headquarters, then they can't. They're saying that they can't go through with the thing.
Yeah.
So we emailed headquarters back and everything. And headquarters called them, and then we took the email up there and said, "Hey man, y'all headquarters said that y'all can return it." So eventually they returned it, man. But it's like that right there, man. They was trying to like scam, but on our end, bro, because we ended up talking to some other people that have been cruising for a while. We talked to them, and they was like, "Yeah, don't buy from none of these people, because that's what they do. They sell you stuff for like way more than what you can get it off of the cruise ship because they feel like they got you pigeonholed in on the cruise ship, so you ain't gonna get these deals nowhere else." So they was like, "Yeah, just don't go." But on our end, we didn't check our boxes. We didn't do enough research. We didn't hold our end, like. And I was just like, right then and there when we was walking back, I was like, same thing that happened to us with the wedding photos, bro.
They make me scared, man.
Bro, we didn't check our boxes. Man. We didn't check our boxes. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be scared. So tell your story about the.
I'm talking about the second thing. Like, okay, so before I get to the story on that one, because mine ain't that deep. Mm-hmm. But okay, I'm getting the trees cut down. It's some money, and it's a country dude. And like we were talking about, all right, he was like, all right, we can cut them down. Yeah. Do you want somebody to come pick them up, or we can haul them off? Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, just haul them off. And you saying that now, I was like, I don't want this man, because like they got the trees like just stacked up in my front yard. Mm-hmm. I don't want them to come tomorrow, cut some more down, stack them up, peace.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you make me nervous.
The city don't come over there? They don't pick up limbs?
This isn't limbs, Isaiah. Like, this is
logs,
bro. These are trees.
Ooh.
Like, you know how people like have like on that curb, like the little strip of like.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you do it,
all that is filled up to like 5 feet high, and it's on the.
Bro, you should have did it.
Well,
I know, like it would have took up a lot of space in your backyard. It would have been work on you. But if you would have did it in like waves, I mean,
talking about me?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I know it would have been a lot of work.
Oh no, so I'm busting down the fence over there, and it's falling on the house. No, sir. Like, it had to be professionally done. Yeah. Because like I'm getting a whole tree removed.
Well, I'm saying, well, even at those companies, if they would have, I guess, man.
And this is like one of those situations where my dad saw somebody. Hey,
you know somebody.
You cut trees?
Cut trees, boy?
Yeah, pretty much like the whole situation with the photographer. You cut trees? Like, yeah. And they do it for the cheap. Like, all right. Call him through.
Yeah.
Ain't
nothing wrong with the cheap.
Cool. I know.
Ain't nothing wrong with the cheap.
Yeah.
But sometimes the cheap don't.
It ain't worth it.
There is not enough backing with the cheap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's not. If something goes wrong, they don't have enough to cover them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm just like, I'm gonna call them probably in the morning. Like, hey, you picking these up, right?
Yeah.
Because like the reason I'm not super tripping is because like the 2 trees in the front, they cut it up, trimmed it, and they hauled those off.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool. If they hauling off the front ones, cool. But like my anxiety kicking, like, oh, they just wanted that wood because they wanted to, cook with it. They just they don't want this wood right here. They just wanted that one.
They got what they needed.
Yeah. So I'm like,
about to go have them a bonfire.
Yeah. It would have been done today, but it started raining.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was coming down out there, boy.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because look, this is the thing, bro. Big business, small business don't even matter. Because like I said, that business on the cruise ship, they claimed that they had been around for hundreds of years, right? But they claim that they was like based in New York and they do more international sales, right? Either way, right?
Okay.
But it don't matter if they big or small. Like, they still try to scam us over, right? They still try to pull one over. No different than we finding the dude in the parking lot try to pull one over on us. Then I'm thinking, like, I'm going to call them out, man. OG&E comes over here, right? When we first moved to this place, our electricity was being shorted, right? We had a bad breaker on the meter outside.
Yeah.
OG&E comes over here. And they hook up those multimeters to the meter base outside. And they was like, hey, on our end, buddy, it's good. Ain't nothing wrong on our end. But the dude told me to my face, he said, look, man, anything from them breakers, from the bottom of the breaker to the wires down into the house is on us. So I said, okay. But the wires was brand new. I watched the dude that hooked up the wire. I watched him do it. And shout out to my uncle. I watched him do it, though,
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, the wires was brand new. And he was like, man, anything from the wires down is on y'all. He was like, anything from the wires up is on us. So I said, all right, man. So I said, but you check. He said, I checked the breaker. The breaker was good. This is OG&E. This is supposed to be the biggest, electricity company
in the state.
In the state, bro.
Yeah.
Man, sure enough, man, we go get another breaker, replace the breaker in the meter base, replace it, electricity all over the house. No more shorting.
They reimburse you?
Nah, man. Because I wasn't through OG&E that we got it. But that's what I'm saying. OG&E is supposed to be this big company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I need a second opinion.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Send another
text. That's what I'm saying. So it's like either way, man. I guess this is the whole topic, what we were saying at the beginning, bro. Because what you were saying about going to the house and like you didn't have paper plates, you didn't have spoons, you didn't have all that. Checking all your boxes. Because it's like, you remember that first day we had you over here to eat, we didn't have no silverware.
Boy.
We was out of luck because we didn't check all our boxes. We had plates, we had pots, we had pans, we had spatulas.
I don't even have pans. I don't have pans.
Yeah. Bro, the crazy thing is the way we was doing it, bro, is me and Mariah went shopping. We went shopping before we even got married, before we even got the house, bro. Because you remember when Burlington, when Corona broke out, Burlington was doing half off for all their stuff. And we were just going up there off the eye, like, hey, I know we need this in the house. I know we need this. But there was really no checklist like, oh, that's why we forgot silverware. Because we were just going off the eye like, oh, we know we need that. We know we need that. We know we need that.
You start to take stuff for granted that you always use. Like, you always had a can opener. You don't think about it. You always got one.
Because it's always there.
Yeah, you always got those big spoons. You always got it. Big bowls.
Yeah. Until you start saying like, dang,
I don't have any storage bowls.
Yeah, I know. And same thing with the cruise, man. I should have knew right off tops, like when I mailed in that birth certificate, I should have went down to the State Department or whoever I would go to and got me another one. I should have already had it, whether I had to order it or buy it, no matter what. I should have already had it, right? I didn't check my boxes, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted, because I sent an apology out to, we just gonna call him the photographer. I sent an apology out, real talk.
Why?
On me. Just listen, on me. I sent an apology out and said, like, hey, bro, look, if you was offended on any end, bro, like, we're sorry on that. You know what I'm saying? We're sorry on that if we offended you on any end, but we just expected something out of you that we didn't get. That's why we were trying to go back and forth with you. But if you feel offended on any end, like, we're sorry on that. And Mariah was questioning me at first. She was the same way like you, like, why? But I told her, like, man, that's not really on him. That's on us. Like, out of our own spirit, I don't want to be able to just be angry over this for the rest of my life.
You ain't got to be angry, but it's like, nah.
Yeah, man. But it's like on my spirit, bro, just to like.
You're the customer.
Yeah, I understand that.
I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you, but I'm going to be mad for you.
Yeah, nah, man, that's what I was just like on
because the way that's unfolded, I was there. I saw the whole.
I know.
That's wild.
I lived it.
I know.
I seen it all, and I was like,
wild.
I know, bro.
And then the phone conversations you were telling me, no.
Yeah,
that man didn't deserve no apology.
Oh no, not at all. No, I'm not gonna.
I get that you did it for you and your own energy, your own spirit, all that, but
I know.
Hey man, that's
for sure. But that's what I'm saying. Like I told Mariah on our end, bro.
Did he even respond?
He did. He called and said, "Hey, look, we can plan a day to meet up and maybe we can negotiate a new contract." He never got back. Never got back at us. So I just said, "Man, I'm done with it." Because Mariah was trying to like, man, maybe we could take him to court. Maybe we could.
That's a long, drawn out process.
But that's what I'm saying, man. So I'm just like, at this point, bro, I should check my box. Yeah, it ain't even about going cheap on that, man. Yeah. It was the whole thing of like, not even just I should have paid somebody more and I would have got a better service. It's not even about that. But if I'm going to go through with this service, I need to make sure on all, like, bro, you're going to do this, this, and this, and this. And then what's backing me if you don't do it? You know what I'm saying? And then what's like, because he would have measures on there, and if I didn't do what I was supposed to do, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I go to a restaurant and I don't pay my food, penalties get taken, right? Yeah. I don't know because I've never been in that situation, but penalties would get taken,
right?
We're
talking about like walking out on a restaurant?
Well, if you go to not walking out, but if you
say you're not going to pay?
Like, let's say you actually trying to be a good person. You think you got money on your card. You give them your card. What happens?
Okay. I was about to say, because I done walked out of restaurants before and didn't pay.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, oh, I'm like.
I'd be lying instead of I ain't done it.
It wasn't like the you know, what's it called? Dine and Dash or whatever. Mm-hmm. I never done that. Yeah. It was like, it was just poor service. And I didn't eat the food.
Yeah, I feel you.
I didn't eat poor service. On that, I'm not paying.
But let's say this. I can feel you on that because I would have done that as well. Like, bro, what am I paying for?
They tried to stop me.
Yeah. No, that's what happened. Pelicans.
Toby Keith's.
Since we called out names,
can't go back.
But yeah, you remember the wedding night?
Yeah. That was wild.
Oh, it was terrible.
2 hours we left.
It was terrible.
Gone.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all still got to eat that night though, man.
Man, we ate good.
Yeah, I never been there where y'all went. I never been there.
Boy, you better go.
It was good.
We ate good.
Dang. Yeah, I may have
like
to
all 4 of us ate good.
Yeah, never been out there, man.
Real
Passed
nice.
by it all the time, but never been out there.
Hey, Whiskey Cake, we dropping names.
Yeah,
they're great.
I may have to go check them out then, man.
Quick, easy.
Yeah.
Fresh.
And it wasn't 2 hours.
Wasn't 2 hours. Yeah. The water is fresh. They don't hit you in the pocket super hard.
Man.
It's nice, man.
All right. But yeah, no, that's like on that. So what, I just want to know what happens. Like if I do eat my food and I liked it and then I give you my card and my card has no money on it, what happens?
I don't know. It's a good question. You worked at old place.
Yeah, I know.
We ain't gonna drop their name because they ain't. Nah, you worked there. How
but I
never
work? Got put in that situation, and I never asked.
That's something you should ask your sister.
I should. Like, what happens? Like, they've already eaten the food. You know what I'm saying? They've eaten the food. What do you do?
I guess it depends on how big the bill was.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, bro.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I wanted to see, like, cause I was trying to make a point with like checking boxes, but then I was like, I don't think that would be a good one. Like, you can't check boxes with that. But I just don't know what happens. I have to look it up.
I don't know.
But yeah, so all in all, though, man, the main point of what I was trying to get is like, I couldn't be mad. The reason why I sent out that apology because I couldn't be mad. I could be mad at him, but I can't spend my whole life being mad. Was like, bro, there was better. When I had other options out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could have went a way more legit route.
Yeah, I could have went a whole different way.
What I was getting into, like, okay, so washer and dryer. I need a washer and dryer.
Yeah.
You know those mugs is expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So I was like, all right, bet. Let's go ahead and hop on the marketplace. Let's get them used.
Not the online garage sale.
Yeah.
The online garage.
Yes, bro. So we find one. It was like, I got a washer and dryer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was for $225.
Ooh.
Bro.
Yeah, ain't bad.
She's like, all right, we go there to pick it up. This is a less than, this was what looked like a meth addict. Mm-hmm. but like me and Pops went to pick him up. We already here. Mm-hmm. She's saying they work. And she like early stage meth addict. So we're like, all right, cool. She legit.
Yeah.
Take him home, hook him up. I got burnt 2 ways because I didn't check my boxes. So the outlet for the dryer is gas. Mm. I got an electric dryer. It ain't got no 220 plug. Mm-hmm. So that's dryer can't use that.
Can't at all.
I was like, all right, well, okay, I'll just have to figure that out. Either get an electrician out here or just go get a gas dryer. No big deal. I wash my clothes and just take them to the parents' house, dry it. I need to go out there anyway. Mm-hmm. Throw them in the washing machine. Turns on. It works. Cool. Yeah. Like, all right, bet we good money. Throw the detergent in there. Everything cool. Go do whatever I need to do in the house. Come back. It didn't dispense the fabric softener. Mm. And when it spins, it doesn't completely drain the clothes. So I got soggy clothes and like they
don't smell good. Yeah.
They don't smell good.
Yeah.
No fabric softener. So I'm just like, I should have just went the legit route, went to like Lowe's, dropped that bread that I didn't want to drop, and would have had a warranty, guaranteed to work, no problem at all. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, at that point, I wasn't mad. I was just like, I played myself. Yeah. But told the parents, upset. Yeah. And they're going back and forth with the people on the marketplace. I'm like, just leave it alone. Yeah, it's like, it's done. I'm not like, we can take them back. I'm like, I'm not finna pick this heavy washing machine back up, shimmy it out my garage door, back on your truck, and then drive all the way back to the south side. No. So I get it. Like, you got to know who you're dealing with. And you got to make sure you check all them boxes and try not to. Like, bro, we know this. Don't cut corners.
Man, don't cut corners.
We know this. Like, you know exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. We know it. Man. Don't cut corners. But sometimes it's tempting when it seems like that's your only option.
Yeah, man. And especially when it seems like a sweet deal.
Yeah. But too good to be true.
Man, it's like, I don't know. It's just, I really should I know not to trust, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do it, man. You can have confidence that.
You're just trying to get somebody a chance.
Yeah, man. But it's like, full faith in this dude, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I had to just let it off my chest, man, and just let it like go. But I know now, man, for sure. I'm checking boxes.
Yeah.
I'm checking boxes.
You better than me, because old girl ain't getting no thank you, no, whatever.
I don't know about on that.
Sorry for all that.
Sorry for that. Nah, I don't know if I would have. I ain't gonna lie. If you would have came at me and said, I said sorry, I was like, oh, you big man. Nah. You big man. I ain't.
She lucky. I'm just like I let it go.
I mean, even to do it on that end, but I would have
got 2 big old paperweights at the crib.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Then you ain't let them go yet.
I mean, where I'm gonna take them?
On the curb. City come get them.
Where do you think I live?
I don't know.
Nah, man, I ain't finna just throw them up on the curb. And then parents like, you can sell them again. I'm like, why would I do that?
No, if you leave them on the curb, somebody gonna pick them up, take them to go get them recycled. They metal, ain't they? Yeah, somebody gonna.
This is the Be Easy podcast. Yeah. This man just asked me if the washing machine and the dryer are metal.
Hey, bro.
Thank y'all for listening.
I appreciate y'all for listening. No, I'm not saying like metal, like dang, they may not be, but all the components they may not be able to be recycled. That's what I'm saying.
I love how you trying to juggle this one. I'm not letting you let that go.
I'm saying
you look me dead in my eye with a straight face. They metal, ain't they?
Straight face.
What would they be, Jamal?
Composite.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Composite material.
You talking about? I got a recycled washer and dryer. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know what you're talking. I've never heard of a composite washer and dryer. What are you talking about?
You asked what they could have been. I don't know. They could have been composite. On this end, I'm defending myself. I ain't lying.
Is this one of those baby book moments where you trying to just pull something out of nothing?
Hey, maybe. I'm defending myself on this one. I ain't
lying.
I ain't lying.
You take big swings, man.
Hey, of course. Always for the fences.
Hey, okay.
Always, man. But, man, no doubt, man. So I just want y'all to understand that for sure, whatever situation that you're going in, check your boxes. Whether it be your birth certificate to get on a cruise, photography pictures, man, for your wedding, whether it be
cutting
washing
down
and
trees,
dryer, cutting down trees, whatever it is, putting gas back in the U-Haul. Man,
I forgot that.
Check your boxes, man. Check your boxes. For sure, like on your end, just to make sure that at night you can sleep well. Even if somebody did like scam you over, they did do you wrong, you know, like you put everything you could into this. So no matter what, like I gave it all I had. You know what I'm saying? I gave it all I had. Like if you had to study,
you can't take any of the blame because you checked all the boxes that you needed to as a customer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did everything you could. So it's like even on your own personal thing, if you planning and you studying for a test and you studied all night and you made sure that you retained all the material and everything, and you came out, you may not got the grade that you wanted. Hey, you gave it all you had. You know what I'm saying?
That was me, that college algebra. Bro, that was
brutal.
Bro, I failed that test. And I forgot the calculator.
Yeah.
So I had to call.
They didn't give you one?
No. I had to call my girlfriend at the time. Mm-hmm. Can you bring me a calculator up to class? Went in there and still failed the test. Got a smooth, he graded it right in front of me. Smooth D. Bro, I passed that class with a 70.
Oh, I was about to say.
So I barely got out of there.
That's why I took that general college math.
Bro, I had to take college algebra.
Yeah.
Ain't no.
Yeah, I know.
Boy, I gotta take what's that? Discrete math.
But
next.
That's all I was about to say. Your major is math needed. Like what I'm going into.
It's really not.
But it is though. I mean
I have the job.
Yeah, I know.
I don't use math.
Yeah, I know.
I have to. Okay, when it comes to encryption and stuff like that, I do have to have some basic understanding of math. Mm-hmm. But it has nothing. It has nothing to do with calculus.
Yeah, I know.
At all.
Or Mariah had to take business calculus.
That's a thing?
Business calculus, yeah.
What is that?
It's an intense class. I mean, it's all about like numbers for like business, but like it's kind of like, you know, when you see those charts and you be like, how did they get those projected numbers? That's what business calculus is. That's how they projecting those numbers. Okay. They use these crazy formulas. Yeah, to like plan this how much money we gonna make 10 years, 50 years, you know what I'm saying? Way down the line. This is how we know how much this stock is gonna be worth in business calculus. That's the thing.
You can explain. I can explain discrete math. I have no idea what this class is about to be.
Even with that, bro, the thing about business calculus, none of that stuff is guaranteed because it's projections of the future. And I'm like, you in the medical field, what are you taking this for? But hey, you know, that's college.
That's what I was about to say. That's just some college stuff.
College.
Like,
what can we say?
They just like, man, how can we pad this degree so we can get some more money? Because like that class, extra $5,000?
I don't know
get that about you.
I don't. No, she took it at the Rose.
Okay, that's an extra 500.
Yeah, but if she would have took it at like a university, easily.
Yeah, and that's every student in that major. Mm-hmm. That's easy money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This college is a scam. But hey, go to college. Yeah, I ain't saying don't go to college.
When you're up there, check your boxes.
For sure.
You got, financial aid. Make sure you got all your boxes checked.
Because if you can get it.
Oh yeah, if you can get it. Because if you can't,
if you can't get it, look at me.
The financial aid office. I got problems with the financial aid office.
Boy.
Oh my goodness.
I just gave up. I don't file nothing no more.
I'm like, bro, if I had the opportunity to, I would. I'm like, man, I'm just tired of dealing with y'all, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, put the tab on my name. Like, don't even like have to go through the government. Just put it on my name. I'll pay them back, bro.
I ain't filed out a FAFSA since the first semester.
I'm stressing about it right now.
I was just like, I'm not getting nothing. Mm-hmm. I don't even. Like, what am I filling this out for? I'm not getting anything.
Forget y'all, man. Yeah. Forget y'all. Yeah, I know.
It's like, get out of here.
Check your boxes.
You got to make all them accounts. Mm-hmm. Remember all them passwords.
Oh, my goodness.
You still ain't got a password manager. Been telling you that for how long?
I know.
It's just ridiculous.
Go get all your parents' information, man. Then your parents don't remember what their information at. I'm like...
What do you mean you don't remember your password?
This is for your school. Why I gotta remember it? Oh my!
I probably still got those text message threads in my phone. Heated. Because like you try to get it done and you can't do it without them.
Why am I dividing my family over fast food, man? Over this money they really don't even want to give me, man.
Boy, that they not gonna give you.
That they not gonna
give you. We get this Pell Grant.
Oh my God. That don't cover the full thing.
That Pell Grant like $400. What am I do with this?
Tuition 8 times that amount, man. Just the tuition, not the fees and everything after that.
Boy,
so, oh my goodness.
You can get some books.
And all the books is PDFs now. What they talking about?
Bro, but they still have a nerve to charge you $200.
Yeah, to do your homework.
Yeah. You need to get to this McGraw Hill. You can't get into McGraw Hill without that 200. Like, what?
You need the access code, man. Oh, my God.
Boy.
Hey, look. If you a senior in high school or you anybody that's thinking about going to college, look, ask questions, man. I'm telling you, do not go in that thing thinking they going to tell you everything. Ask as many questions as you can.
Better beat that academic advisor down.
Everything. That's everything in life, man. Like when we was at the jewelry store, we should have kept asking questions.
They don't like that. They don't like it.
They don't. Salesmen do not like when you ask questions. They just want to tell you everything.
Yeah.
Ask questions, man. Photographers, ask questions, man. U-Haul, ask questions. Everything, ask questions, man.
Boy.
So, but I got, that's what I got, man. We pushing time, so, without further ado, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. You got any closing words, Zyler, before we get out of here?
Cutting down trees is expensive, man.
It's a business.
That's what I got to say.
It's a business.
It's a lot of money.
I know a guy.
But man, I already handed that man just a fat stack. Here you go. Count it.
You couldn't pay him with a credit card?
I don't know. Like, you know how I am with just swiping my card with stuff. I don't know how secure your setup is, bro. Have my stuff going straight to Russia. Like, it didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Bro, I'll tell you, I'm just going to have to wait to have the podcast because something else came up where the seller did me dirty.
Save it for the next one.
Nah, I'm going to tell you this right now because now I'm heated.
Y'all going to hear about it the next one.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Without further ado, man, if y'all could like, comment, subscribe, whatever platform that you're listening to it on, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, like, comment, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating, leave a review, man, and share it and just spread the word because the support is gladly appreciated. You know it. So the support is gladly appreciated. So until the next one, y'all, be easy.
Peace.